Good Monday morning, my friends. This is MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa with your quick morning weather update for you. We do it at this time about 7:30 to 8. Share it with your friends so they know what is going on. And let's get to it. We do have some, I could say warmer temperatures because it's been pretty chilly. We've been in the 30s to about 40 for quite a while. We're going to be in the 50s today, and several days this week look like they're going to be in the 50s. It doesn't look like a permanent change. It'll kind of rain on our parade of warmer weather in a little bit. But first, let's get to the good stuff. And Jeff Downer wants to know, is a snowstorm coming for Saturday? I would say no. We'll have to keep an eye on it. I don't know where you're hearing that already, but you've noticed I haven't mentioned the last two snowstorms possible for the weekend ahead because they both missed us to the south. Having said that, we have not kicked into warm enough temperatures that we can rule out any snowstorms in this kind of pattern in April. The pattern has just not changed yet. Saginaw will reach 50. I'll show you. Okay, so here's the current radar, and we do have some rain coming late tonight. It'll come in, it looks like, probably after dark, even on the west side of the state. I'll show that to you in just a minute, but it is dry across Michigan. Now, by the way, when you see these kind of circular patterns that don't move, that's just a sign that the radar is picking up moisture in the air and it's not precipitation. So you'll see that a lot in the summer. In fact, they can get big and they can get brighter, but you want to see the pixels moving, okay, before you know that it's precipitation. Here's the current satellite. We should have a pretty good deal of sunshine today. The high clouds are starting out here in Wisconsin, but they're thinning as they go, so I would call it mostly sunny for most of the places today. Maybe some clouds arriving on the western side of the state and the UP later today. Here are the high temperatures. Okay, so we're looking at low 50s, 52-ish. Detroit, Ann Arbor, Jackson, Kalamazoo 54, Grand Rapids maybe 55. I'm not so sure about the warmth right along the shoreline because remember, it is going to be colder right near the shore. Saginaw Bay City, we shake the northeast wind. Woohoo! 54 degrees up into northern lower. Traverse City 53, upper 40s Alpena, mid 40s Alpena, and then the UP 40s southern, and then 30s. Do you see more permanent change towards spring soon? I don't just yet. I will show that to you in just a moment. The cold pocket is holding tight to the north and sending things down toward us. Weather for opening day in Detroit on Thursday. I am going to do a post about that, but right now it does not look too cold. Looks like we should be in the 50s. Maybe we'll try to get to that right here since you asked. Okay, so here is our weather forecast. This is the surface, and again, you know, meteorologists, we have ways that were developed to tell us what the weather is. You got to learn how to read them. That's the best way I can tell you. And so the best thing I could do is tell you that these black lines, those are pressure lines, and the closer they are, the more wind there is. And then it also shows us direction. Curtis in the UP will warm up into the 40s today. Will I be around Port Huron in June? I don't know. I get around, but I don't necessarily have something planned for Port Huron in June. So we're into a southerly wind today, finally, for the first time in weeks. Now this is the rainfall coming. This is 8 a.m. tomorrow, so we're into showers tomorrow. Notice the rain-snow line even north of the UP on this one. Tomorrow afternoon, Tuesday evening, showers push out of most of the area except the far southeast. And then as we go into Wednesday, it looks like a pretty quiet day on Wednesday. One thing I like about this is the cold front moves through. There's not much cold air behind it. So Wednesday will be okay. Now let's get into Thursday and opening day. And again, you don't see many pressure lines. You see showers trying to develop. I'm not so sure it'll be very heavy, but the good thing is here's your freezing line, and at least temperatures will be above freezing. As far as amounts, it's been pretty dry lately. I would call this a half-inch rain. The models try to indicate some places maybe get over an inch, but I would call it a half-inch to maybe 3/4 of an inch of rain. Now here's the rain on the parade, so to speak. Okay. This is the 6 to 10 day forecast for out to April 4th. Good chance Michigan, northern U.S. stays colder than normal. Precipitation forecast could lean toward wetter than normal. 8 to 14 day forecast through the 8th of April. Staying cold. Precipitation kind of borderline normal. 3 and 4 week forecast for April 7th to April 20th. And this was just produced a couple days ago. And it is colder than normal as well. So, Patty Hill wants to know, what's the weather for Traverse City? You've got some sunshine. You got about 50 to 53 degrees today. So there you have it. Sunshine today. Warmer temperatures. We can't say that very often lately. Temperatures in the low 50s in most places, and wind turning south, which takes the eastern side of the state with a wind not from the water and not getting cold. But the overall scenario is still later in the forecast period turning colder, and we're still waiting for that permanent change towards spring. So hang in there. That's all I can tell you to do, my friends. I'm going to sign off for now. Have a great Monday. Enjoy the warmer temperatures and the sunshine. This is MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa.